Hi students, today is May 20th and we were not able to meet online today, but our next online meeting will be on May 27, next Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Now, we couldn't have class today, so I'm going to give you an educational video to help you know what you have to do for next week. So you need to log into edulink.org and I will log in with my teacher account, but remember your account has an S and 7 and some numbers. So I'm just gonna enter my password. Okay, so you're going to enter our course and you're going to scroll down and we're going to finish what's left on the writing paragraphs academic skills. So last week I asked you to please work on the introduction to paragraph, the parts of the paragraph, not the wiki and the speaking, because we're not marking speaking and also the wikis are not going to work. But I asked you to do the introduction, the forum, poll, parts of the paragraph, topic sentence, forum, and the blog writing. So you had to do those 3 things. For next week, I need you to go into the last 4 things that we have here. So you're going to start, number 1 is going to be supporting details. We're going to start by clicking here with the box. Now, this box is to help you. This means here is some information. So we're going to click supporting details. I'd like you to go through the activities. So you would go through, for example, activity 1. Very similar to what we did for the first 3 activities. And you're going to read this and guess which words go in which boxes. And if you are not sure, you can press hint here. And just to kind of look at this, it says, the sentences that follow the topic sentence in the paragraph should support the topic sentence. They can include explanations, reasons, facts, and examples to demonstrate or elaborate on the topic sentence. Consider the paragraph below, each supporting sentence, and then you would check it to see if everything is okay. So I only had written 2 of them, so it can only show 2 of them. But I want you to do all of them and then check your work. Then you can move to the next activity by going to the little click menu here. You don't need to go back. So you can then do the supporting details activity 2. And you would go in here and again, it's an activity where we need to read the 2 paragraphs below, then use the drop-down menus. If you're wondering, what is a drop-down menu? It means the drop-down menu. You click it, well, this one is going up, but you click it and you get many options to answer. So here you're not typing, you're just clicking from the drop-down menu. So once you choose all of those, you press check to see how that is. Then we're going to look at activity 3. In activity 3, there is going to be a paragraph for you to read here. And then read the text and complete each sentence or answer each question by typing your answer in the blank or clicking the best choice. Now, I recommend that you press show all questions. If you press here, you will see all of the questions. So some of them you have to type in and press check. Other ones you have to choose the best answer. So that's activity 3. Then we would go to activity 4. And with activity 4, like I said for our activities of last week, excuse me, if you write anything in here, whatever you write is going to be erased when you leave this page. And you can see here, it says, you may use this text box to brainstorm ideas. Anything you write in the text box will be deleted when this page reloads. So if you want to do this, you can, but I can't see it. So it's up to you. Then we'll go to supporting details activity 5. And again, this is brainstorming. Whatever you write in this box, I cannot see. So from supporting details, our important ones are activity 1, 2, and 3. Activity 4 and 5, I can't tell if you do it or not. So focus on activities 1, 2, and 3. Now, once you finish supporting details, to go back to our menu, you will go to academic skills or writing paragraphs. Now, we've already done number 1, number 2, number 3 last week. I just went over supporting details. So the next thing would be to go to the forum. So remember, this is the information for what you're learning, but this is where you're going to do a bit of writing. Now, this is for each of the topic sentences below, brainstorm as many supporting details as you can and list them in point form. Then choose 3 details and write about them in complete sentences. Post the sentences here and compare your topic sentences. Now, I won't ask you to compare with other classmates because we're new at this, but I do want to see them. So, number 1, Ontario Cottage Country offers many fun activities during the summer. So, I'm going to write about this one. I can copy and paste it, and I will go add new discussion topic, and maybe I'll just write it. Ontario. Oops, let me move my mouse, can't see. Ontario Cottage Country offers many fun activities during the summer. Okay, now what are some supporting evidence I can have? Maybe one can be the weather in Ontario is nice and hot in the summer. Maybe another one can be there are many lakes in Ontario Cottage Country. Now, maybe you say, I don't know anything about Ontario Cottage County, then maybe you need to Google it. So you can go to Google and you can press Ontario Cottage County. Or is it country? Oops. And you can either start by going to images and see some pictures. Wow, this looks nice. And there are some things that talk, that doesn't look good. But you can see there are many cabins. The fall is beautiful. You can use a boat. And if you're not sure, the pictures are not enough, you can go back to here. Wikipedia is not the best source for information because sometimes it might not be correct information. So I might recommend going to, let's go here, Experience Ontario Cottage Country. You can click here and let's see what kind of information this gives us. So what you can do is you can read about Muskoka District Municipality, which is part of Cottage Country. And maybe here it says there are 2.1 million visitors, or maybe there are 100,000 seasonal property owners. That means that seasonal means they don't own it all year. They only own it maybe in the summer or maybe only in the winter. So I could put that as one of my points. So I can go say there are over 100,000, and what did it say? I can check again. There are 100 property owners in the area. Okay, so this is how you would find supporting details for that phrase. I would recommend that you also do number 2. Getting an Ontario driver's license involves several steps. To do that, now first, you want to post your material. You want to scroll down and you're going to press post to forum. And after you will see your post, as you see here, you see your post and you can edit it or you can delete it if you don't want to see it. I'm going to leave it for you to see it. But if you make a mistake, you just, like I did, you can click here and then you can press delete or you can edit it. So that's your choice. All right, so just a couple more things here. You would do the same for getting an Ontario driver's license. So I recommend you do both because if you want to practice your English, you need to do more work. So I will add a new discussion topic. I'm going to do, and if you're wondering what I did, I just highlighted it. You can copy and you can paste it into here. And getting an Ontario driver's license involves several steps. Now, we live in Alberta, so maybe you don't know what the steps are for Ontario, but we need to know to talk about this subject or to support the details. So what we would do is, again, our best friend Google. We go to Google and I would Google it. So, getting an Ontario driver's license. So if you see here, it's already telling you here the what you have to do to get the Ontario driver's license. So with this week, you do have to do some of your own research. The more research you do, the better your supporting details will be. And this is not only for this practice. This is for any paragraph, any writing you do. You should try your best to research the ideas, okay? All right, so far, and I'm just going to press leave. So far, we are looking at the supporting details. We looked at activity 1, 2, and 3 that are very important, and then the forum. The last thing is going to be a blog or writing task. Now, for this one, what you're going to do is you're going to select one of these. So either winter in Canada offers a variety of leisure activities, working and studying at the same time is full of changes, or getting an Ontario driver's license involves several steps. So you're going to choose one of these topics, okay? So you choose one of these topics, and then I would like you to write a paragraph. Now, here it says, select one of the sentences below, then brainstorm as many details as you can to support that topic sentence. Then choose 3 or 4 details and write a paragraph. So you're going to choose one of these topics. You're going to find as many supporting details as you can. And then maybe you find 7 really good points. Don't choose 7, choose just 3 3 or 4, and then 2 sentences, 2 sentences, 2 sentences, 2 sentences. You have 8 or 10 sentences. Please do not forget to do not forget to have a topic sentence and a concluding sentence. Okay? Remember, if I'm talking too fast or maybe you don't understand what I'm asking for, send me an email. And if you say, teacher, email is very difficult, send me a message on either Facebook or again on email and saying, teacher, can you call me? I can call you and help you and give you more details. So don't be scared. I'm here to help you. All right. So let's go back here. So for that paragraph, I'd like you to send it to me like you sent the last paragraph, which was you can write it and I will type it and correct it, or you can type it and I will copy it and correct it. It's up to you. For now, that's what we will do for our paragraphs. Then I'd like you to do also the transitions. So we're going to go and try the transition activities. We'll start with transition 1. And what we'll do is use the drop-down menus to select the appropriate subheading for each section of this information text. Click check to check your answers. So you'll read this, for example, transitions are words or phrases that connect ideas within a sentence or paragraph. They help to make a paragraph easy to understand. Here are some common transition words and phrases. Add your own to the list. So now I have to choose what could be the title? What could be the subheading for this? I'm going to go with what are transition words? Because it answers the question. Transitions are words or phrases, And again, you would choose your best answers and press check. Then we're going to do transitions activity 2. Here you're going to click on the 9 transitions in the following 2 paragraphs. Now, maybe you'll say, what are transitions? Check on activity 1 again. In activity 1, it tells you the transition words. Look, all of these transition words. I recommend you take a book, you write these down, and then when you go to do activity 2, you already know what words you're looking for. So you're going to look for those words that you saw in the first one. And for example, one might be first, another might be then, and see, it's telling you in the middle of the screen that you're doing a good job. Next, we're going to take a look at transitions activity 3. So in this one, you're going to choose which words go best in each of these spots and press check. For transitions activity 4, it's again just a brainstorming. So if you want to do this, you can, but anything you write in this text box will be deleted when this page reloads. All right. Okay, so almost done. When we continue, we're going to go to the concluding sentence. And the concluding sentence we saw last time. Our topic sentence is our bread, top bread. Our bottom bread is the concluding sentence. You need it. So we'll go to we'll go to the blog writing transitions for, that was enough in transitions. Then we're going to go to the concluding sentence. You're going to go through the activities, and I'm just going to show you what they are. Very similar to the ones you already did. Again, I recommend you press show all questions, and it will tell you here. Then check concluding sentence activity 2. Going to see again the same types of questions. So you read the sample paragraph and the sample concluding sentences in each question. Click on appropriate if the sentence is in an appropriate conclusion for the paragraph. Click on inappropriate if the sentence is not appropriate. Okay, almost done. Then concluding sentences, activity 3. Again, this is a brainstorming, so anything you write in this box will be deleted when the page reloads. And for activity 4, you're going to just do, again, it is a brainstorming one, so we won't see what you do here. Okay, and we are going to just do those 3 this week. We're not going to be editing paragraphs yet. So if you did not do introduction to paragraph, parts of the paragraph, and the topic sentence yet, you need to do that as well. But for this week, I need supporting details, forum supporting details, do the blog version where you post those, the forum is the posting, transitions, the concluding sentence, and the forum for the concluding sentences. Now, the forum here will be write a few appropriate concluding sentences for the following paragraphs. So you're going to add a new discussion topic, and you're going to say maybe concluding sentences, and you're going to read it and try to give me 1 or 2 examples of what you can use as a concluding sentence, and then post to forum. Again, like I've said before, if you have any questions, I am available almost all the time, and please send me a message, an email, and if you cannot correspond through email a lot, message me and say, teacher, can you call me? I can call you and help you over the phone. All right? Okay, so that is today's lesson.